Hi there, I'm Kelli Fox with your weekly horoscope for March 10th through the 16th. So this is a relatively quiet astrological week, but that doesn't mean it can't be productive. So on Wednesday, the Sun forms a really nice sextile to Pluto. So it's an excellent time to direct our powerful energies toward much worthy endeavours. Much can be accomplished because our no-nonsense ambitions drive us to work really hard this week. So people are feeling strong and focused now, making this a good time to recommit. Now recommit, because it's Mercury retrograde, to projects and relationships that are already established but may be floundering a little bit. So there is a strong-willed energy right now, and people can't be swayed from the tasks they've set out for themselves. So opportunities will present themselves for activities that increase dynamic personal power. They're the key words for this particular aspect. Now, there's also a very positive trine between Mars and Saturn, and that's on Thursday. So that helps to push projects forward, and some lateral thinking will dissolve obstacles easily, especially with that Sun sextile Pluto aspect. So all the necessary components flow together this week, creating the right circumstances for an industrious period when many long-term projects are planned, launched, and developed. So we're in the right place at the right time to take advantage of all the available know-how. So focus, hard work, and concentration are highlighted. Now, the Sun also conjuncts Mercury on Thursday, and usually this means, mental activities of all sorts are highly favoured, which is still the case, and we're able to express ourselves clearly and authentically, but for the most part, we're in a clear state of mind now, and typically good listeners when the Sun comes together with Mercury, although we may be overly rational and not emotional in our perceptions. But, there's always a but somewhere, but remember, Mercury is retrograde. So the clarity can still apply, but it's weaker, and especially as Mercury is in Pisces at this time. But the good news is, if you're redoing something from the past, then this is a good way to offset the more difficult energies of this Mercury retrograde influence. And it's not being helped though, because Mercury retrograde is forming a square to Jupiter on Friday. So be really careful with exaggerating, inflating, or embellishing anything. Now, if you're an Aries, this week a raise, promotion, or recognition at work motivates you to reach even higher. So people are acknowledging your skills, and that feels good for sure. So use your success to help mentor someone else who might be struggling. Pass on the love. If you're a Taurus, this is an excellent week for breaking through your personal barriers. So whatever has been holding you back will start to dissolve if you take positive action. So reach out and get what you need, whether it's training, counseling, therapy, or funding. If you're a Gemini, there's a lot going on spiritually for you this week, including some emotional work to be done on karmic issues. You may be unaware of all of this, but your subconscious and higher consciousness are working overtime at this time. So that explains why you might be feeling so tired or a little bit lethargic. Hi Cancer, it's the perfect time to work on joint projects with your spouse, friend, or partner, because shared dreams need shared effort. So talk together about how you want to change your world. You're an excellent team, so put that team to work. Hi Leo, an improvement in your working conditions means it's easier to get a whole lot more done this week. So capitalize on this increased productivity by working extra hours if you can. The more you get ahead now, the less pressure you'll feel later on in the year. Hey Virgo, solid, rational, logical thinking will get you a long way this week, and that's probably music to your ears. If you're facing an obstacle at work or even in your personal life, think sensibly to find a way around it. Put aside the emotions and drama and work with what's left. Facts, not fantasy. Hey Libra, this is a very healing vibe for any family issues which linger from your past. If you're felt wounded, exercise your power of forgiveness, not for anyone else's sake, but for yours, because by forgiving, you can move on with positivity and life forward. Hi Scorpio, communication within your relationship improves dramatically this week. So it helps you to put any rocky patches behind you. So keep moving forward, keep talking, keep sharing your dreams. Sulking in silence will help nobody. Sagittarius, better financial news is on the way. Some might call it good luck, but you've worked hard to put yourself in a position to receive this luck, so don't dismiss your own efforts. Things are really looking up, so feel the positive vibes coming, and remember your ruling planet Jupiter is in your sign. Capricorn, this looks set to be a fun-filled week, packed with plenty of what makes you smile. You're socially confident and will enjoy parties, entertaining, dating if you're single. So within a relationship, passion rises and there are some memories to make. Hi Aquarius, this is a great week to discover more about your roots and your family background. What you find out may surprise you or even shock you, and that's saying something. But it all fits together to form a more rounded picture of who you truly are. Fascinating and intriguing. Hi Pisces, your focus and concentration are awesome this week, so you can make quick progress on difficult, complex, or even boring tasks. Enjoy a sense of accomplishment when you look back at how far you've come. So that's it from me. Wishing you a great week, and be sure to tune in next week.